Welcome into another championship edition of Roundball Roundup. I'm Carl Jones. That's my main man, AJ Feldman.
You know, Carl, I read online it takes about 8,000 bricks to build a house, but I know it takes just one to say you won a title.
And there were 11 of them on the line on sectional championship Saturday with no game bigger than the AA boys.
That's right, Victor, the defending state champs, looking to take down undefeated Athena. Victor, just the 7 seed, but they are healthy and they're peaking at the right time. We go to the third, Athena down to Connor Osier, the big block, up the other way, Z Johnson, big time slam. Trojans take a 2-point lead into the fourth. But that's when things change. First possession, Osier, the hoop and the harm. The lead is 4, but he's teed up on that celebration and the momentum suddenly shifts. Ensuing inbound, Garrett Clare with the floater. We're tied up at 49. A minute later, it's Clare in transition to Owen Dake. The lead is up to 4. 5 minutes left. The run continues. Clare from beyond the arc, a 13-0 run, gives the Blue Devils a 9-point lead. Then after Athena finally stops the bleeding, Cam Ryan, the dagger. Victor goes back-to-back. They take it 70-61.
Over in girls AA, the best class this year in Section 5 for my money, Victor taking on Hilton. We go right to the fourth. Game tied at 27, the junior sensation, Mallory Heiss. Yeah, good luck stopping her. But then a 3-point contest breaks out. First, the super sophomore, Rylan Fehrenbach, nails the triple. Then with 3:30 to play, game tied at 30, Elena Graziano, y'all know the phrase, folks, tray ball, corner pocket. Hilton takes the lead. The next trip down for Victor, Devin Livingston says, don't worry, sis. You know what? I can shoot too. That ties it up. So here we go. Same score, 35 seconds to play. Leah Thompson gets the rock down low. And she says, next time you talk to me, make sure you call me a sectional champ. Hilton, they get it done at 38-33, their first brick in 13 years.
In Class A, boys, an eagle battle between Wayne and East. We go to the start of the fourth. Wayne up by 2. Cam Blankenberg slams it down. Wayne takes a 4-point lead. We go to 3:30 left. Wayne starting to pull away. PJ Ostrowski goes up strong for the 3-point play. The lead is 8 from Wayne. But here comes East. Jaden Holmes, Euro steps in for 2. The deficit is 5. 2 minutes to play. Micah Johnson, 3 points the old-fashioned way. East down just 3. Next possession, shot up, shot off, but Zymir Jackson, the grown man, rebound. We got a 1-point game with a minute to play. But with 40 seconds left, they go down low to Blankenberg. He puts the icing on the cake. A game-high 20. Wayne wins a thriller, 48-42.
Back to the girls. Aquinas taking on Sutherland in Class A. Kicks of the night goes to the whole little Irish squad. I just love it when everyone's matching like that. Final seconds of the third. AQ up 7. Scratch that. Let's make it 10. Lawrence Green's just a freshman acting up like that. But Sutherland, they got a nice 9th grader of their own. Petra Hunt, she's going to cash out from deep. The Knights cut the deficit all the way to 2, but AQ claps back. Jade Harvey, another freshman, Euro stepping all the way to Sweden with that move. Then with 90 seconds to play, Ajaya Orr intercepts that pass like she plays for the Buffalo Bills. Finishes with the easy deuce. AQ ends their title drought 43-41, their first since 2012.
In C1, boys, J.J. Johnson and Lions taking on Pembroke. We go to the end of the first half. Just half a second on the clock. Jaden Bridge heaves up a prayer, and it gets answered. The Dragons go into the half down 11. However, no higher power could stop the Lions today. Desmond Bell corkscrewing past the defense, putting Lions up 17 in the third. And Johnson, well, he was a man on a mission. 26 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks, and guess what? He's just a sophomore. Lions win 71-54. They go back-to-back and their 5th brick in the last 7 years.
In the new girls AAA division, Fairport squaring off first Arcadia Olympia. Greece in a deficit in the third. Shania Estrich trying to dig them out of it. 2 of her 13 points on the night. So we go to the final frame. Fairport starting to pull away a bit. Lavea Amadori showing off a little of that floater work. Then a bit later, Delaney McIntyre is going to get the ball on the block. Says, get out my way. I got a title to go get. Fairport, they get a dub 42-35, their 7th title in program history.
We'll go to C2 boys. Byron Burgeon and Alexander both looking for their first ever title. Third quarter, Bees down 1. Braden Chambry going to work. A game high 24. Byron Burgeon takes the lead. Quarter winding down. Trenton Woods slicing through traffic beats the buzzer. Alexander down 4 headed to the 4th. Midway through the frame, Byron Burgeon down 1 now. Colin Martin giving the Bees the lead, and they would never let it go. Byron Burgeon gets their first title, 52-46, and Roxanne Noeth, the first woman ever to lead a boys team to a sectional title.
In the girls Class B finals, Hornell taking on Dansville. This Hornell superfan, man, that was the highlight of my day. Fourth quarter, Dansville down 2. Chelsea Tyler with the tough finish in traffic, that tied it at 28. But from there, Selena Maldonado, she took over. The sophomore was looking like prime Steph Curry. She had 3 triples in the 4th, a game high 25. Hornell, they go back to back. They get it done, 44-36.
In the C3 boys, Notre Dame Batavia taking on Arkport Canasarega, and the Fighting Irish had plenty to cheer about. Up 15 in the 4th, Jaden Sherwood, 3-point play, a game high 29. Later, Chase Antonori clutch with 11 in the 4th to ice the game. Notre Dame wins 70-51, their 2nd title in the last 3 years.
In the girls Class D final, CG Finney taking on Elba. The Finney faithful answering to some good old Michael Jackson. Finney up 1 with just 2 to play. Kiera Vanderyacht gets 3 the hard way. Falcons go up 4, but on the other end, the freshman, Ava Buchek, not scared of the moment one bit. Back to a 1-point game. Then with a minute to play, same score. Buchek gonna give it to Bree Smith underneath. Gonna rattle it home, and that's your go-ahead bucket, folks. Elba holds on 56-54, their 16th title in school history.
And finally, Avoca Prattsburgh, the boys, the 2-time defending Class D champs, taking on Alba. Titans rolling from the joint. McCoy Putnam steals the inbounds, in for 2 of his game-high 17. Next possession, they're running again. Freshman Jaden Crowder, the fancy reverse. Then later in the 1st, Daniel Stilson letting it fly from deep. Titans start the game on a 13-2 run. They parlay that into their 4th straight title, 50-37.
Coming up after the break, 3 local hockey teams look to make it to the state Frozen Four.
We will have those highlights next, but first, results from state track and field, cheerleading, and swimming championships.
Well, folks, that will do it for us tonight on Roundball Roundup. But fear not, just because the bricks have been raised does not mean the fun stops.
We'll be following all our local champions as they try and get to Albany and Glens Falls, eager to match or best the 4 state titles that Section 5 brought home last year.
And that starts next weekend for the Far West Regionals. The boys head out to Buffalo while the girls welcome the best from Section 6 to Canandaigua. We'll have all of your highlights next week on Roundball Roundup.
For Carl Jones, I'm AJ Feldman. Thank you for watching all season long. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next time.